So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Gareth Bale, hero for his club, for his country, almost single-handedly snatched European glory from the grasp of your former club, Jim.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me about that, but he did produce a genuine moment of absolute magic. There was nothing anyone could have done about that. His first goal that night has to be amongst the most memorable ever scored in any European final.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rooney goes on a charge down the left. Bale could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. McTominay, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Bale. Nedved going face-to-face with it. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Turkey with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Beckham. Nedved. And he's had it nicked away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Crossed. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Ferdinand. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Quickly taken, and this is Bale.
Manchester United clearly are looking for...
Terrific header! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Spread it left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Rooney. And here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Makalele. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He gets big! He's keen, determined to have his say. Bellingham. He's looking wide. That's tidy. Played into the... He's got full! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Makalele. Spread out to the left. And that is a little undercooked. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Bellingham always looking for that half a chance. And it's Bale. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Chance! He will be livid with himself.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Nesta. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's Yaya Toure.
Has been indicated.
Beckenbauer. That's been cut out, well played. Bale, who has set up 2 goals. Bellingham. Now it's Bale. Ambitious ball here. Now that's well seen too. And there's the end of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are back underway. And he's gone searching cross-field. And here's Rooney, Roberto Carlos, and he whips it in.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Nesta cuts it out. Nedved. Now it's Bale.
Bale made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. Manchester United finding their passes. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance. Swings it. Big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bale certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Beckham picks it up out wide. Now it's Rooney. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Bale's cross. Ferdinand with the clearance. Crossed in once more. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, well played, well played. Turkey appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Rooney. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's picked his way through. And now they can clear their lines. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Played out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. And he's gone backward here. Tries a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rooney with the short one. Played in deep. Cleared away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Platini. And they can counter here. Pelé. McTominay. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Plays a sharp little ball here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bale's cross, big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Maldini gets a foot in here. And it's McTominay. Over to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale puts them all in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Vieira. No, it's come to nothing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Liverpool looking to pass their way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Off the post! And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
Pelé. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
Decent shot! They've done it! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vieira is fouled. Picked out brilliantly, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bale played back into the centre. Gullit, he's gone for goal! Boom, Gullit! Oh, it's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. Manchester United take the lead.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Pele! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Short changes him with that pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Rooney, steaming on goalwards. Now it's Bale. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Chance here to counter. Roberto Carlos. And here's Rooney. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bale. And that is a little undercooked.
Added time.
Now it's Bale. He has found the way through. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Very nicely done. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. Sticks it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Manchester United are now luxurious. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Can he get it through? Oh, that was vital. Swung over. And here's Rooney. Bale. Rooney. Bale has it out wide and in space. Bergkamp. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
In by Rooney. Leicester getting this one clear.
Manchester United clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And this is Bale. It's a mighty effort! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. And that has been slung wide. Bergkamp proves too strong, too smart. Looking to play him in. That's beautifully weighted. Shot a goal! That That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Gullit. Number 23.
Oh, smashing header!
Number 9.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Coming on the field, number 19, Bellingham. Number 8.
Manchester
Didier
United
Drogba.
still have the
Number
cards to affect this
21,
game.
Suarez.
Now it's Bale. Bale going full tilt down the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Played in by Roberto Carlos. And it's hoisted clear. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Bellingham. Bale. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has put paid to that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here. It's a searching pass. And this is Pelé. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And somehow he kept it out. Manchester United are closing in on a comfortable win. And it's Bale. Bellingham going about things with real menace. Now it's Luis Suarez. Platini. Pelé. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The final 5 minutes. And it's Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Last chance, perhaps. Well, that is one way to stop him. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Threads one in. Well seen. Saw that coming. Now it's Pelé. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. McTominay. Bale at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Bergomi makes the interception. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. The end of the game. Reflections?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. Luis Suarez, the man who spearheaded that famous front three, a striker whose achievements were simply glorious.
Just a machine, Peter. Energetic, tireless, constantly pinning defenders. Those qualities pushed the Catalan dominance to another level entirely. I remember one game in the January of the season.
He's got Tool! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shanghai Shenhua looking to pass their way through. And it's Rooney. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. The less said about that pass, the better. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Valverde. Luis Suarez. That's an imaginative pass. Caceres looking to get on the end of this. Maldini. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Ambitious ball here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Bullet.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bale. Bale! And for a moment, time stood still. And it's Caceres. Valverde. Roberto Carlos. Nesta. Rooney. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance for a shot! McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Ferdinand. Bale, who's set up one goal so far. And he's gone searching cross-field. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, that shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
McTominay really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rooney goes short. Played in by... Big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Caceres. That's good running with the ball. Played out to the left flank. Half-time getting close now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Rijkaard. It's Hullet. Floated through. Suarez has it in a wide position. Oh, look at the space here. Bale. Rooney. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening.
2 added minutes
And it's
have been
Maldini.
indicated.
And it's Bale. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has left him in a heap. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a searching pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That has not gone well. Makaleli driving on and making good progress.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's McTominay. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Tries a shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Valverde could try cutting inside here. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Luis Suarez over to the left. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Nesta. Bale. He's had it taken off him. It's a good run down the right.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Has a look and plays it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bale. Valverde. And it's Hullet. And here's Bellingham. He is just caressing the ball. And he's whipped and he gets big. They just took too long getting forward.
Suarez simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 15, Bellingham. Number 11, Federico Valverde.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 10.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Number 20.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is... He rises! Yes! And they are cruising away. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, just skips past his man. Real chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
2 added minutes.
Some
have been
inspired work,
indicated.
that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Oh, important interception. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello, attendees. This is a
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bale takes control of it and he's on the move. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And here's Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Pele. Neatly clipped into space. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nedved has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen. Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. And that should get the job done. Nicely weighted ball. Ferdinand powering forward here. Lahm has got himself a free kick. Bale. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So we're still where we started right now. He's found a way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Some good work on the right flank here. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham, there he goes, motoring forward. Bellingham! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, that was never going to make it. Ernest, that is good alertness. Bale. Rooney. Rummenigge. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Thuram. That's a cute ball. Dink through. And the shot! Bale. Threads one in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's out for a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Roberto Carlos. And here's Rooney. Ambitious ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Hernes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pelé. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Lahm. And he's forced to go back. Plays the return pass. Nesta cuts it out. Can he spark a counter here? And he was quick to react. Lahm. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross into the box. Cleared without hesitation. In again.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Yeah. Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. Nice physical challenge. Rooney. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we hit half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Solo nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Passes short and sharp.
Italy have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Rooney. Looking for the run. Oh, look at the space here. Vieira gets it away. Now it's Rooney. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bellingham. McTominay. Rooney. Aims beyond the defence. Manchester United have got it back and shoots! Off the post! Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Vieira. Hernes receives it in a wide position. Nesta cuts out the pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? Well into the second half, and it's Bale! Vieira. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now that looks a decent ball. Now somewhat off target. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pele. Vieira. Italy looking to pass their way through. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others...
Bellingham! And that was probably asking just too much. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And this is Cruyff. Now it's Bale. Now it's Nedved. Maldini gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Bale. Cruyff. It's Bellingham. Makaleli. 5 minutes left on the clock. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a chance, surely! And it's come back out to him. He's got away with one there.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now it's Cruyff. Out to the left it goes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well,
and that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.